it's Angelo, Christian Financial. Thank you so much for watching our podcast, Real Estate Insider. Appreciate all you guys tuning in and watching the show on the channel. It's actually Saturday night. Normally do this on Thursday, but I was away out of town for business. We're going to put a new deal together for 2025. Just wanted to come to you guys and kind of give you a market update for the week. It's getting ready to be really cold and freezing pretty much all in the south, especially in Texas. So you guys make sure that you're taking care, bundled up, and be safe. In Texas, we're getting weather down below the 30s and the 20s, so it's going to be really, really intense. But nonetheless, rates are smoking hot. They've come down. We've got a lot of great programs. Those of you guys that don't know who we are, we're a nationwide commercial residential lender. We've been doing it for over 20 years. We have all different types of programs: FHA, VA, USDA, conventional, hard money loans, fix and flip. So appreciate all of you guys tuning in and watching the show and the channel with Angelo Christian. We've been doing it now for over 20 years and helping thousands of people. You can call or text our office, 832-431-6331. Like I said, we have financing packages for almost every type of situation, whether you're trying to do first-time buyer, family gift of equity, multifamily, private lending, commercial lending. There's a big difference between private lending and standard conventional lending. We can talk about that because we do both types of programs. So, and I got a very nice, I always talk about the bourbons. My lovely wife got me this. This is a rarity that she found, Hancock. It's by the Buffalo Trace, but it's a good one, really good. If you guys ever had Hancock's awesome bourbon. Not really a high proof, it's like 89, but really, really good. And always, you guys see me do my pour. This stuff sells for like on the secondary market for like $200, so it's like crazy. Unless you can find it, sometimes you can find it. She found it at Costco for like $70. So I was like, hell yeah, you got to get that. Don't pass that up. Yeah, it's really good. It's not as good as Weller 12, but it's definitely up there with some of the best. And I just I'm a big bourbon guy. I love whiskeys and cigars and scotches and all that stuff. So just like to talk about that whenever I'm on the show. But anyway, so what's kind of going on? Trump's getting his inauguration. He's moving to Washington. Interest rates are expected to come down. He's already starting to take a lot of executive action, going after, trying to help real estate, trying to help mortgage. And so we're expecting that rates are going to fall. So it's a great time that we think to lock in your interest rate, whether you're trying to purchase or refinance. If rates drop another 1%, that's going to save people, like even on $1 million loan, $1,000 a month to $12,000 a year in interest. So hopefully we'll see what happens. There's a lot of optimism surrounding Trump, and I believe in him. I have full faith in him, and we're really excited. I think he's assembled a great team. So we're really looking forward to 2025 being a stellar year for finance. We have all different types of programs. As a direct lender, we can close fast, get the job done where other lenders can't do it. So we take pride in that because we're very passionate about what we do. Where a lot of people are brokers, they actually don't have control of the funding process. Depending on what type of loan you're doing, whether if you're doing FHA or VA, you still have obviously rules and regulations that you have to follow. But on private lending, that's really the big thing I want to talk about tonight is the difference between private, commercial, hard money lending versus just standard lending. Because so like if you're doing like a conventional loan, you have certain regulations, policies, and procedures that you have to follow with appraisal, credit, underwriting, compliance. All of these things have to be followed regardless of the lender that you go with. When you're doing private lending, they don't follow those regulations like for Fannie Mae and Freddie Mac. The lender has created their own guidelines, and they're expanded and more flexible to accommodate certain situations, like certain employment situations, certain property condition situations. So depending on where you're at, like we did a loan today in Miami for an entertainer, and she gets paid in all cash, right? So that situation, she can't really get a loan through Fannie Mae or Freddie Mac or FHA because she doesn't have the proper income for them. That doesn't mean that she doesn't have the income to qualify because there's loan programs out there for almost every type of situation. So you can't be discouraged or think just because, well, I do this for a living or the bank told me no, that I can't get a loan. Now, we offer conventional loans and loan programs for people that have, W 2 wage earner, full documentation. They work at the hospital. They work, as an electrician. They work in computer science, right? And they get the pay stub, they get the W 2, they can put 20%. Now, we have those loans and we specialize. We do a very good job of those. We have competitive rates just as much as any other top-notch bank or lender out there. We also have our alternative finance, creative financing, to solve situations. We're here for anything that you need when it comes to finance. That's what our specialty is, and really what makes us different. And you can call and talk to us directly at 832-431-6333. And we encourage you to call us. We're open 7 days a week because we want to help you to get funding, for your deal, for your whether you're a first time buyer trying to buy your primary residence, um, or you're a sophisticated investor trying to build a multifamily. We have a lot of creative financing options. We can even do asset based with no credit score, asset based with no DSCR. We have no DSCR loans, just going off an appraisal. And obviously, every loan has its conditions and requirements and nuances. But we have those products available. We're helping a builder today in Tomball, Texas, and he has 5 properties worth $2.5 million. And he only owes like $1 million, and he wants to take out like 500,000 in cash. He got denied by another lender because those rental properties don't debt service enough for a $1.5 million loan. So what that means is that he doesn't have enough rental income coming in to support uh, the payment for a $1.5 million loan. So they denied him because of interest rates, how high they've gone the last 2 years. So in this example, I said, look, you don't need to do a DSCR loan. You need to do a no ratio, or asset-based loan. So you can still get up to 75% loan to value. You are going to pay a higher interest rate. You know, thank you, Romy. I appreciate you, man. Appreciate you, bro. Thank you. Cheers. You are going to pay a higher interest rate, but you're going to get I mean, it's also like 1% higher. So he got like a 30-year fix, like at 8%, but he was able to get the cash out versus not getting the cash out because he needed the 500,000 for his project because he was going to go build other homes and do fix and flips on some other property. So my point is that, depending on the situation that you're in, whether you got credit, you have equity in your property, um, we can figure out situations. We had another customer today, and I like telling these stories because they inspire me, they motivate me, and I hope that they give you inspiration too of the things that we do to go above and beyond. We had a situation where the husband and wife were together, and the wife bought the house in her name, and they're getting a divorce and separating, and the husband needed to purchase the home from his wife. The property was worth about $600,000. They only owed 300. He didn't have any money for the down payment of the property. Had all this equity. So the property has 300,000 of equity. You can use that equity in the property to apply towards the down payment and the closing costs. It's called a gift of equity to be able to purchase the property. So, and a lot of people told him, no, you can't do that. And plus, he was a self-employed contractor, didn't have tax returns, didn't have W-2s, didn't have pay stubs. So we're able to use his bank statements and his social security income to qualify. And he bought the property with no money down, 100% financing, using the equity in the property to qualify to purchase for the down payment and closing costs. And he bought the property with no money down, 100% financing. So those are some of the things that we do as a direct private commercial, and we do standard lending to get creative and figure things out because sometimes loans and people's situations are very difficult, and you have to figure out how to get it done. What's the solution? How can I solve this person's problem? And so you have to be dealing with somebody, in my opinion, that's an expert, that's really earned their stripes and cut their teeth in the business and figured it out. Because if you're dealing with a rookie or entry level lender or loan officer, I mean, how are they going to know how to navigate through rough waters? Like, you might not be in rough waters, you may be okay, and that's cool. But not everybody is in that situation. I had another customer that owned a property. Actually, this one was in Miami too, and she owed like 200,000. and the property was worth 800,000, and they needed to pull out 400,000 to cash out because the property was really all messed up, old, and they wanted to rehab it and fix it. And they didn't have enough income to qualify between the mother and daughter. The debt ratio was too high. So, and they have been denied like by 7 lenders. And I said, look, we can add your other sister and your dad onto the loan too. All of you guys are living in the house, and with the extra income, now with all four of you, you qualify for the loan. And no one ever thought of that. No one ever told them. Everyone told them they were denied. They can't get funding. It's not possible. So, but we went above and beyond to figure it out, and and put that deal together for them to get them the money to fix up their house. So those are some of the success stories that we do to help people to go above and beyond to get it done. And we do all different types of financing. Like I said, we do FHA. We do FHA down to a 500 credit score in VA. Most lenders cannot do that. We also do asset-based hard money for people that need, quick closing, no doc loans. We do investor cash flow. We do conventional. We do ultra super jumbo luxury up to 30 million for big deals. Whether depending on where you're at, whether it's a condo or it's a mansion or whatever your situation is. So that's a little bit about us and the difference between private lending and standard lending. Okay, so if we can help you with either one, we want to be here as your hub for finance. So don't be a stranger. Definitely reach out to us to help you make it happen. You can always call or text our office 832-431-6331. So that's the situation on that. Now, shifting gears a little bit, we did some podcasts recently about the wildfires in California. I was in California this past week, and my heart and prayers go out to all those families and all the victims of the wildfires. A lot of people have been asking us about the questions about what happens, to the mortgage if you had a loan on your property and your house was affected by a wildfire. Are you still responsible? And the answer is it just really, really depends because if the insurance is going to pay off the mortgage, obviously that's maybe the first question. If you have the proper insurance or fire insurance, or if there's any gap insurance by the state, or you had gap insurance to help you to cover it. We have programs to help to actually to give the construction financing, and from what we understand, the state of California is going to be stepping in a lot to help out to rebuild, all those areas that were affected by the wildfires. We have the construction loan. There's also gap financing that's available. If, like for example, the loan was for 2 million and the payoff was for 3 million, you may be short, and you might have negative equity. This depends on your situation. So we have one-time close construction. We have jumbo construction to help finance to rebuild the properties. So if we can help anything with construction financing or anything like that, please don't be a stranger. Reach out to us. Call or text my office 832-431-6331. So that's another really, really important topic. So, and if any of you guys have any questions, feel free to reach out, ask us any questions that you have down below. We want to make sure that we're answering. You can always call our office. We are open 7 days a week at 832-431-6331. And don't forget, guys, we appreciate everyone that's been working with us, whether we've done business with you, whether you're a customer or vendor that gave us a 5-star review on Google. We highly appreciate and value that. If any of you guys are out there that we've done business with you, customer, friends, business partners, vendors, please go to Angelo Christian Mortgage, leave us a 5-star happy review. And as a token of good faith, we'll hook you up with a free Amazon gift card. Just email me at loans@officialangelochristian.com that you did the review, and then we'll hook you up with that Amazon gift card. And we appreciate you and the opportunity to serve you. It's one of the things that we're really passionate about. Also, don't forget about our loan partner program that we have. If you want to get paid for referrals, we have our loan partner program. You can get signed up with us, and basically, for your oh yeah, Romeo, yeah, check it out. The gift of equity. You can do it on multi-family. You can do it on commercial, and you can also do it on single-family property as well. Yeah, it's an awesome program, man. You can get 100% financing. You can do it on primary residence, secondary home, investment property, commercial, multifamily. And I mean, the property has to have equity in it in order to make it work, but it definitely can happen. So, you know, like I said, let us know what we can do to help. We're here as your go-to for finance. We want to help you to get it done. So don't be a stranger. Whatever we can do. We also have no doc loans too as well. And we even do land loans. People are trying to buy raw land. Don't forget that we have our premier Texas hard money loan products as well that we can help with. But yeah, our loan partner program. If you're looking to get signed up, reach out to us. Send us an email. If you're looking to do investment, commercial, hard money, bridge loans, awesome programs that we offer. Email us at what's the minimum you would finance for FHA? The minimum loan amount, um, you know, is really like 100,000. Might be able to go a little bit lower, like 75,000. You can go down to a 500 credit score though. Romeo, the percent, it depends on the type of deal. I mean, it depends. Um, Usually up to 1% of the funded loan amount. So if it's like $1 million loan, you get paid 10,000. But it depends on the deal. Could be 0.5%, could be 2% that you get paid. But you just give us the referral. You don't actually process the loan. You just give us the referral, and then we process and then pay you at closing. If you have anyone looking for commercial, hard money, private lending, we pay brokers, we pay referral partners, any investors that you know, entrepreneurs, even do business loans too, unsecured business loans. Oh, and we also, and for you guys that are looking to get into real estate, we have our real estate university program too. That's really badass as well. If you're trying to become a top producing loan officer, top producer closer, check out our platform, Real Estate University Online. It's actually a platform that I built for people that want to become a top producing loan officer. It's been the top producing loan officer platform for the last 7 years. It's over 1,000 hours of content. It's not for you getting your license. It's just teaching you how to become a top producer. Romeo, asset based. The real estate has to be included. We do asset based. We do business loans for the business, but if you're trying to do asset based lending, the real estate has to be included as well. Good. That's a good question. Yeah, I appreciate all of you guys, giving us a thumbs up, the support. Please, share this with any friends, family, anyone that you know that's looking to get financing. We've been doing this for over 2 decades. You can look us up online at officialangelochristian.com. And then obviously our Facebook, our Instagram, YouTube, all Angelo Christian. We do have a TikTok account, but I don't know what's going to happen with that after tomorrow. Uh, where that's still going to be active or not. But yeah, I mean, whatever we can do to help you guys out there, whether it's for funding, real estate university, our referral loan partner program, we want to be here to help you guys, to make it happen. That's why we work so hard to deliver the message and pump out the content to educate you guys and empower you any way that we can. You know? So we also do a lot of business owner. Can I finance a house? Yeah, absolutely, you can. We do that. That's what I was saying earlier. We go down to a 500 credit score for primary residence, and then on commercial property, rental property, We have loans with no credit score, just depending on where you're at or what's going on. So you know, it depends on the situation. Like if you're a veteran, we go down to a 500 credit score. Veterans get 100% financing. FHA, if you're below 580 credit score with FHA, you have to have 10% down for the FHA. Non-QM private loans, if you're below 580, probably 20 to 30% down. Then commercial asset based. Now, again, if you're using the equity, you can also use the equity to help you to purchase the property. If the property, like if the property, for example, is worth 500,000, and you're buying it for 300, then you have $200,000 of equity that you can use to help you to purchase the property. And that can cover the down payment. That can cover the closing costs, and everything. But yeah, let us know because we want to definitely help you guys out any way that we can with our financing programs. So yeah, I'm really glad that you guys are tuning in and watching the channel with us. It means a lot for all your help and support and anything that we can do to help you. Definitely reach out to us. Call or text my office 832-431-6331. So, and then next week we'll be back on our standard schedule every Thursday. It's just like I said, this week I was out of town. We're doing a big California, so we're doing our live tonight. So yeah, if you guys have any questions, you need anything, don't be a stranger. You know where to find us. Call us, text us, 832-431-6331. Yeah, and don't forget, please don't forget to subscribe, enable notifications, share this, like the bell. It really helps us a lot to push the content, get the information out there. But I do feel good about 2025. I think that it's going to be a great year. We're excited. We think that real estate prices are going to go up, rates are going to go down, and we got the products, guys, to help get you funded. Whether you need a bank statement loan if you're self-employed, we helped someone close yesterday on a 1.2 million property in Sugarland, Texas. He owned a trucking company. He bought that with only 10% down with a 7% 30-year fixed rate. No tax returns, no W-2s, no pay stubs. Bought his dream home. That's what we do. We help people the best that we can to get their situation figured out. And we talk about all these stories because it's amazing, and we're very happy and honored and privileged to be able to serve people and help them out and help to solve their problem where nobody else could. So, anyway, um, yeah, I appreciate all of you guys tuning in and watching the channel tonight. It means a lot to us. We're very pleased to be able to serve you and help you. Don't be a stranger. Please give us the thumbs up if we can help you with the real estate university, loan referrals, or funding. Call or text my office 832-431-6331. You guys have a wonderful weekend with your family. Stay warm. It's supposed to freeze really bad. Take care. God bless. We'll see you guys again next week. We love y'all. Y'all take care and peace out. Bye bye.